Restoring an old motorcycle can be one of the most rewarding projects you ever set for yourself. This motorcycle enthusiast knows it well. He bought this old Honda CBR 400 for $181. At first glance, it looked like the bike had never been repaired, meaning it didn't have problems. But, after a thought inspection, he discovered several places that had been glued together. The dark color of the insides of the engine also means that it have run on bad lubricant. So, the first step is to disassemble it and clean the whole interior. The last thing you want is a mess of parts on your garage floor. So take pictures every time you remove a component, and keep them in order. That way, you can keep track of everything. And the rebuilding process will become immeasurably easier. The engine crankshaft didn't look right after disassembling. So he bought a new one from a factory. He uses TIG welding to assemble the whole thing once it's clean. In the TIG welding process, the arc is formed between a pointed tungsten electrode. And the workpiece in an inert atmosphere of argon or helium. The process of assembling an engine is complex, and you need to be very careful. So do some research to make sure you place all parts correctly. When working on an engine, always wear gloves and protective glasses. A good motorcycle lift or stand will make your restoration job a lot easier and save your back from getting strained. Now is the moment to do a couple of tests with the engine to make sure it runs smoothly. The carburetor also needs to be cleaned and lubricated. When installing a carburetor onto a cast iron manifold, be gentle. Or you risk warping the carb's base plate, which can lead to annoying leaks. Once the mechanical issues are all taken care of, it's the moment to think about it aesthetically. He built an enclosed cabinet to sandblast the outside of the engine. And remove all the rust and dirt. He uses sculpting clay to give it the shape he wants and builds a template. It's an excellent method to give it a new look without wasting material. He uses plywood to make sure all the pieces fit together. Before using them to cut the final material. You can't forget about the gas tank cover, making sure that the security mechanism works. Once that part is also welded, it's time to sand all the joints. While doing that, he disassembles the whole bike once more. And sandblasts all the parts to get them the final clean. Not only does sandblasting clear away paint, rust, dust, and dirt. It also smooths the surface so that paint or coatings will not end up peeling. Engine paint is typically an enamel paint, as it typically offers a hard, glossy finish. And have excellent color retention. You'll want to know exactly what a wire does before you cut it. So it's recommended to label your wires as you go. And check where each one leads before you start cutting. To keep your engine running properly, you'll need to change the oil after several thousand miles. You'd also need to check a tire's pressure and locate the valve stem inside the wheel. And remove the cap, and press an air pressure gauge onto the valve stem. You'd also need to change the coolant, and keep a clean chain.